Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? A dynamic. Explosive and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12.
Up one. Brings up.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't...
He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he got loose, it was all over. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Ballard. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle. It's Ballard.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Howard. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to throw it again. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the...
Fires and picked off. The 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! How about that D coming up with a play like that? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets and making the big play.
And the extra point is good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Texas.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you've got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Howard. The throw to the outside is complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Nice catch, just past the first down marker, so this drive stays alive. Nice job by the quarterback and receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's a great job getting a first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ibuka. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Ibuka. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw, it's Howard. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Back to the air one more time. Quick strike complete. They stripped it out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Gordon.
Yeah, and it's...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the give off the left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll try the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
42, Spider. 4-2.
Using his legs, it's Blue. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And having those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Ohio State 0. Texas.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. They move the tight end all over. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires left. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Howard. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Ibuka. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Makes the grab. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Trying to get to it. It's complete to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're trying to get to it. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll try to tack on 2. On the ground. He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Oh, it's a reverse. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage. A rather anticlimactic end to the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Texas.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Offense gets set for second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Howard. It's on target and complete. Lowers those pads. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Slams ahead. He's got the two-point conversion, and now they cut that lead to 12. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Coming out with it, it's Golden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Brings up third down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
On fourth down, looking to pass. The completion well past the sticks.
First down, Texas.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Finds the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 28, Ohio State 16.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
29 Philly. Reload.
The give as they work on that clock. At the 35, he's open. Off he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Finds his man enough for the 1st. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Go straight ahead. He gets it in there for the 2, and now they've chopped that lead down to 11. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Blue. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Dropping back, it's Ewers. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the catch. It's